I first realized something was off about this game when the smallest penis size was still much bigger than my actual penis. Little did I know, it was only the beginning. Welcome back, everybody. My name's Trip, and today I want to talk about Cyberpunk 2077 and its fundamental flaws that in 2020 are insulting. Now, this is a video about the mechanics and game design of Cyberpunk, so I will not be discussing the story, although this part's pretty good, besides Keanu Reeves' terrible performance, or the bugs, because I'm playing on a high-end PC, so I am experiencing this game at its best. So all of my critiques are quote-unquote the best case scenario. I mean, they've been working on this game for a while. It should be pretty good, right? Turns out they might have been too busy playing with their obviously huge dicks. I mean, look it's like 4 inches and it's still soft. That's crazy. Booting up, I was excited about all the fantastic possibilities that awaited me in the character creator. And then I quickly realized, yo, this is pretty basic. As did some other Reddit users.
You cannot make a convincing black person in Cyberpunk 2077.
However, it's not too much to complain about. There's some genuinely cool options, and I really liked giving my female character a nice fat
Wow.
But make sure you take your time, because after you confirm your character, you're stuck looking like that for the rest of the game.
I chose no genitals because I was streaming and didn't want to show a big old dick on stream. Now a day later I find myself wondering, how am I gonna f prostitutes?
Want a haircut? Too bad. Barbers don't exist in the future. How about a new tattoo? Better luck in the next game. How about a little plastic surgery? Doctors don't exist either. Well, at least we can change our cybernetics. I mean, this is a game all about cybernetics, right? Just go get some robot arms so you can beat people to death with your bare hands while you fly around with a jetpack that's attached to your Nope, the only cool cybernetics they have are double jump and these weird blade arm things that aren't even that effective. However, this isn't that big of a deal, right? Because it's a first-person game. So I'm not going to spend too much time looking at my character anyway. I'll just throw all my money into my car and I'll drive around a badass sports car. Except you can't customize cars. And if you want to buy a car, you don't go to a dealership because there are none. You don't buy it on the internet. There's no website for that. Instead, you buy it through texting. Like some sort of shady drug deal. I really don't understand why you guys made this decision. You can't buy properties either. The only way to get new apartments is unlocking them through the story, and as I'm sure you've already guessed, you can't customize them either. San Andreas had more customization, for f***'s sake. And that's a game that's been out for 16 years. It's old enough to drive a car on its own. The PlayStation 2 AI that is running these dopey dumbass NPCs is entertaining, but for the wrong reasons. All NPCs use the same generic phrases.
Fuck this country.
And so far, I haven't been able to tell the difference between a vendor and a normal NPC.
What's your problem?
Throw violence in the mix and things only get weirder. Aim your gun at a civilian, and they'll haphazardly stand there while shying away from you. Aim your gun at someone in a car, and they panic behind the wheel and refuse to drive anywhere even after you've left them alone. Shoot their car, and they think their best move is to get out and sheepishly cower next to it. Oh shit, all this naughtiness we've been up to has got the cops on our tail. And they seem to be spawning out of thin air. As a matter of fact, I don't see any squad cars, because there are none. Making these stars worthless, as anytime the cops are on you, all you have to do is hop in a car and drive about a block or two and you're home free. This is because the AI doesn't seem to have any pathing ability when it comes to driving. So all the vehicles on the road are on a predetermined rail with no ability to actually think for themselves. And this is where the game starts to fall apart, because every moving part in this world is just a traveling husk with only 2 ways they can react in any situation. In a couple of minutes, anybody with some programming experience could probably write the entire if statement for NPCs. It's a culmination of these things that makes Night City feel lifeless. And I didn't even mention the sloppy physics, where the ragdoll is more rag than doll, the shooting that's stiffer than the and the vehicle handling, which leaves a lot to be desired. CD PROJEKT RED should be glad they have so many bugs because it distracts from how mediocre the game actually is. At times, I felt like I was playing a remastered PlayStation 3 game from 2012. The most popular comparison I've seen on Reddit is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and how much better the now decade-old game is compared to this. It's sad because I trusted CD PROJEKT RED, and although I will play many more hours and eventually beat the game, I can't help but feel disrespected that they think this is an acceptable product, especially after the way that it was marketed. There is no excuse for this. It is an objectively bad sandbox RPG. But I have only played the prologue so far. I'm only about 8 hours in. Maybe I'll make another follow-up video once I'm done with the game. I'm gonna be honest, I need you to subscribe and comment and like and all that other stuff. But anyways, I hope you had fun. I know I sure did. I'll try better next time.